Good morning. Let me get there. There we are. I was a little tiny bit late because I was watching the deer in the backyard. They were so pretty. And there were two boys together. We don't always see two boys together in the deer herd here. But they were just getting their little tiny nubs of antlers. All right, let's get to the page. I'm trying to do this faster. And I really need to come early. So today is May 16th, and the flowers today are lotus, larkspur, lavender, and lilac. So it's obviously L Day. And today is fabric and fodder day. No fabric for me today, but just some fodder. I think we'll make some fodder. I think. There we are. There we are. Good morning, Ruth Ann and Terry. If not for the link, I can't find you lately. Thanks for sending the link. You're welcome, Terry. I know, I don't know. I don't know why it's hard right now. Hi, Shari and Ruth Ann. Hi, Palma. Palma, did you get my apology message this morning? I feel bad, but we can't be in two places at once, you know? I wish we could. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Oh, I just want to finish something to let them dry. I'm working on some burnishing sticks to send to Jewel. I hope it's okay for me to show these here, because I just like to let the Posca pen dry for a while, and it's easier to do it while I'm doing this. I don't know why the pencil came out so dark this time, but it did. There's that one. Create. And this one. Still have about 30 burnishing sticks left. If you need one, we got them. We got your sticks. And then that'll be it. He won't be able to get, well, I mean, he might be able to get more wood, but they won't look the same as these. You know what I mean? They'll look different because it'll be different wood, because his buddy sold his cabinet shop, and these were remnants from cabinets. So the wood will be different. But he's also not using power tools right now, so I don't know. The wood thing may be over. Good morning. Anyway, these are the burnishing sticks. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's going out for arthritis infusion this morning. Hi, Carol. Hi, Palma. Palma, thanks. Put a picture of Lindsay for L. Oh, no. Hi, Lita. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Johanna. Janice. Denise. Marilyn. Oh, Mary Lynn. Anyway, cute, right? If you need a burnishing stick, they are available at creatorofcuteness.com. That's the only shameless plug I'm doing. And I have a box to open from my friend Cindy Dietz. Oh, look at, I think it's a book. I think it is. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a wedding journal. I downloaded this paper from My Porch Prints. It said it was floral garden junk journal set, but to me it just screamed wedding, especially the girls and the dress, so I thought maybe you'd like to keep a journal. Oh, I'll read the rest later. Man, that's pretty. Oh, wow. And look at the pockets and the tags. So pretty. There's 4 tags. Oh, look at the fox. 4 tags. Oh, Cindy, you do such beautiful work, really. I for sure will keep a journal. Man, their papers are really pretty and they download so lovely. I wish I knew how to scan the way they scan My Porch Prints. Great, great book. With their papers too, you don't really even have to do very much. Oh, look how cool that is. I mean, the papers do all the work. So pretty, huh? Is this a tag? Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. Checklist. That's what I'm doing today. Right here. Here's my checklist. I'll transfer it over. So pretty. This one's cool. Oh, is it a little booklet? I won't have this much to say about the wedding, I don't think, but so pretty. Another pocket. Cute. Really nice. Thank you, Cindy. Wow. Wonder if I should give it to Riley. She doesn't journal. I don't know what she'd do with it. Anyway, it's very pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Where did the paper come from? Linda says, My Porch Prints. If you've never heard of them, they do beautiful digital art and you buy a set and then it all comes together and you print it all out. Okay, so today is lotus, larkspur, lavender, and lilac. And it's Fodder Day, not Father's Day. And I kind of want to do, let's see if I can bring my camera over. Nope, I can't bring it over like that, it'll fall. So that's about as far as we can go. And I want to do either pots. I don't think we've done pots before. Have we done pots this time around? I don't think we'll do a lotus because they have to float. So we'll do 1, 2, lavender, larkspur, and lilac. We'll do a tall one over here. That's totally crooked though. Carmen shared a link for you, Linda, for My Porch Prints. They've been around for a long time. And they're very Cindy Dietz. They're very romantic and beautiful. They're not anything like Lindsay prints. Okay, even though my pots are crooked, I'm going to leave them. Anyway, thank you, Cindy. That was very sweet of you. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do anything in that journal, but. So our colors today are purples, even though this doesn't really match. Ellen says she can't find us on Facebook. Ellen, why don't you let me put you in for a link person? Let me give you links every day. Because everybody's been having trouble, not just you. But let me send you links from now on. Would you do that? Please, oh please. And then you won't miss me. Because I have a group called the Link People. Or we used to call it Link Ladies, but I think there's guys in there too now. Um, and then you won't miss anything if I get you in that group. I like these kind of more orangey. They're like terracotta, so they're kind of red pots and orange pots. I think that'll work. Dieta said it just showed up on Facebook for her. Well, that's weird. Add some reddish pink to this one. So yesterday, we were on Facebook, which is what my husband and I sit and do now just for fun sometimes. We just sit and do nothing except look at pictures on Facebook. And I'm still getting dog pictures. So this dog popped up that this lady is fostering. And it looks just like Bugsy, only big. And my husband, who obviously is not happy with just one dog, wants two dogs. Not me. I'm happy with the one. So he called the lady, and it's a retriever terrier mix. And yeah, he's been through a lot also. It's a male. I don't know how Bugsy's going to do, but I guess next week we're going down to visit this dog after it gets over its kennel cough. But he was surrendered by a family because he lunged at somebody at the front door when they opened the front door and tried to bite him. Did not bite him, but tried to bite him. So I don't know. Sounds a little risky to me. Susan says we have 4 dogs. Stick with one if you're going to travel. That's what I think. Traveling with 2 would be insane. Of course, I'm the one that wanted 5 kids. So we ended up with just whatever we have. How many do we have? 3. Okay, well, these are going to get cut and our fodder is going to go in them. So first thing I want to do is make a sky in the background while those are drying. Yeah, it sounds pretty risky to me, Cindy. I saw this thing yesterday where they just kind of did the sky like this, just lines, rather than how I kind of swirl mine around. They just did lines in here. So I wanted to try it. I kind of like it. I'd like everything blended together a little bit better. That's good, I think. What? What? Did I get brown up there? Well, it's gone now. Okay, kind of like that. Get a goldfish. They don't bite. or give you allergies. There's that robin again. Oh, sorry. Hit the camera tripod. Oh, let's do some splatters. Might be too dry to just do blooms. Oh no, I think they're bloom. It's blooming. It's blooming a bit. You see where the blooms are coming in there just with water? And let's put a little metallic blue. Well, that's too much. Oh well. I'm gonna douse some of it with water because that's a little too much metallic blue. Okay, well, that's good enough. And then the last thing I want to do is put a green highlight here at the bottom. I was going to go green gray, but I'm just going green. Kind of like it just like that. But I'm going to mess it all up and add some darker in. Happy. That works. All right, let's get this dry. Leslie says it took forever for me to find Lindsay on Facebook also. Well, I'm also in Lindsay Ostrom creator of Cuteness. You can also go there, but it should have appeared pretty quickly in the creative hand lettering group. No, it did not. All right, now, so I loaded my pen that came from Nancy Stainer. It is not getting a lot of ink. I think we're going to try it. It's very fine. So we're going to do some scratchy. I could have probably done this first, but I wanted to do the watercolor first. I can't even tell you why. So yesterday I asked a friend of mine, oops, see, I went too quickly. It doesn't like sketchy. Anyway, I have a very fancy calligrapher friend of mine named Sharon Sorwell or Solwell. I'm not sure how her name is pronounced. You might know her name from, she does silhouettes, and a lot of silhouettes for greeting card companies and stuff. Anyway, I asked her to do some lettering for my tattoo that I want to get, and she said yes. She said yes. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now I just have to tell her which style of lettering I want. I was never, ever going to get lettering on my body. I just don't believe in it because most of the time you go to a tattoo artist and they do lettering on your body and you've got some word that you don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? They'll letter on you and it's not a real word. Like the font is wrong, but I'm doing it anyway. I changed my mind. I'm a girl. I can change my mind if I want. Right? I do like this pen. It's very fun. It's just hard to use because I'm shaky. But it's fun to kind of sketchy shake like this. I like it. Okay, So here's what I want to do before we get going too far. I'm going to take a pad, and I've got my pen knife. Have you seen these before? They're very sharp pen knives. And I just want to cut into it so that this is open. You see? So my fodder is going to go behind the pot or into the pot. And we are not doing lotus. We are doing larkspur, lavender, and what's the other one? Oh, I don't remember. So there, see my cuts, 3 cuts. Anyway, that's my pen knife. I got it, I don't know, online somewhere. It's fabulous. It's really, really sharp. I've stuck myself many times. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is get our fodder sizes. That's about right for that one. They have to be able to slide in here. You know what I mean? Pretty close. Pretty close. That one. And one more. This one could go kind of tall. This will be my lilac, I think. No, lavender. Because lavender is skinny and tall. Okay. So that's all the space I have to play with. Okay? So we're going to start with, and I have pictures of all of them. Larkspur is going to be easy because it's just watercolored. It's lavender, white, and a dark purple kind of. We're going to get these colors together. That's pretty. And we're doing it just like this. Add some other color into it. I can make it a little thicker. Okay, well, that's pretty on its own. I better dry it before I do the next one, because that came out really pretty. Wait, let's do our green stem. So it kind of blends into the bottom here. Love, 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 and love. Hi, Debbie. It looks like a tree almost. It's not quite as thick as I wanted it to be, I think. We'll add some thicker bits into this. But it does go up like a blue bonnet or whatever. Pretty. Stacy said, I just had one of my tattoos covered up and the guy is in Placerville. He did a great job. Maybe that's too far for you though. No, that sounds good to me. Carmen, are we going together? I was planning on going with Bailey, but I guess I could go with Carmen. Okay, we're going to run this one into that one. Have it a little smaller. Going to get some of the darker into it. pretty? And then again, have that hopefully. And the other one is white, and I'm not sure how to do white. But everything I found is a dark purple, a lavender, and a white. Carmen, the guy I'm going to go to is in Sacramento. His name is Evan, and I can't remember his last name, but all my daughters have gone to him. And that's who I'm going to. Okay, so if I do the lightest amount of gray, will it become white? No, it's gray still. I don't know how to do a white flower like this. It's definitely gray. I'm going to give up and just do purple. A different color of purple. A brighter purple. I like that better than that white gray kind of color. Just wasn't making it for me. Okay. Oh, I got blue on my fingers. I'll just clean it up here a bit with a brush. Okay, now we need that green again. All right, so the idea is this is going to get cut out and stuck into this pot as fodder will, but it's going to get some detail. So, and then we'll do leaves separate in case I need some leaves. So that is larkspur, at least the way I'm doing larkspur. And then lavender. Oh no, this is lilacs. I have a photograph here of lilac. And lilac is, I want a darker green. I mean, they're just going to be what they are. They're not going to be exact. They're pretty. So for lilac, we're going to have long green stems. Lots of them. Oh, different greens. They're all about the same height, but not totally. So then for lilac, Palma says, did Lindsay mention the name of Little Porch Prince set? Oh, well, hold on, Palma. It said it was Floral Garden Junk Journal set. Floral Garden Junk Journal set. Okay, lavender is my favorite because it's not really purple. It's more of a blue. So if I mix some blues and some purples together, I'll get really pretty lavender. And it goes kind of like this. It goes like this. It's going to be really hard to cut out as a, whatchamacallit, as fodder. That's too dark. But I've started now. I must finish. Let's go back to purple and blue. Get a little more bluey in here. That's better. Let's make it a little lighter blue. Just gonna keep messing this all up. It's like putting in dots almost. And at the top it's kind of green, but I'll get it greener. Where's my husband going? He's leaving. He didn't even say goodbye. Did I do something wrong? Is he leaving me forever? Okay, so there's our green at the top. So that's lavender. Okay, just get yourself over there to dry. Well, we'll dry you for a little bit. You're welcome, Palma. Okay, the rest of that should dry nicely. And then lilac hangs kind of open. Where's my photograph of my lilac? It's going to be kind of a bush. And it's more lavendery. So we're going to use these two colors. And it's going to be hanging down, kind of. We'll do several. And green as we go. Green as we go. Maybe it's better to put these in first. Add a little purple into that. I definitely feel Bob Ross-ish today. Bob Ross-ish today. I don't know how I'm going to cut these out. Very carefully. That one's almost whatever. It is what it is. They are happy little flowers, Carmen. It's a happy little flower. A happy little lilac. So when we first got together, my husband doesn't remember this, but it's one of those things that we girls remember. He sent me, like, it probably cost him half of his salary for the week, because he got paid weekly as a carpenter back in the day. But he sent me a basket of lilacs that was the most beautiful thing I ever got. And I've told him that a bunch, how beautiful it was, and how if he ever wanted to do something nice for me, he could do that again. He doesn't remember. Maybe that's where he went to go buy some lilacs for me. We've tried to grow them, and I'll tell you, it does not work where I live. Or maybe it's just that I'm not a good grower. It could be both. But last year when my friend came and did our front yard, he pulled the lilac bushes out. He's like, these are never going to grow here. Anyway, it was a beautiful, beautiful group of lilacs. Okay, so that's as good as that's going to get. So I have, goes like this: larkspur, lavender, lilac. Anyway, they were beautiful bushes. And my son took them and they didn't grow at his house, so but he took them out so gingerly. Okay, we are going to add in some detail, but I think I'm going to cut them out first. I think. Hi, Lori Harris. I missed you. It's almost time we'll be together again. Did I tell you my husband and I figured out our trip to Kansas? And it's going to take 24 days. And we're just doing it. We decided we'll just take the credit card and go. And I'm not going to worry about it. Well, when I get the bills, I'm sure I'll worry about it. But beforehand, I'm just going to do it. And I was offered a lovely place to stay by one of you nice people. But my husband and I guess I shouldn't say just him. I don't know. It's kind of weird staying in other people's houses. I think I can't do it. Ugh, stop. It was such a lovely gesture, though, and I don't know. I'll think about it for a while, but we're not good at that. We're not people. My husband is, but he has to get to know the person first, but I am for sure not a people person. And when I'm done driving 8 hours, I want a bed, and that's it. You know? That's why we would be good. We're good camper people because we can hang out with people in the campgrounds and then we can go back to the trailer and forget about those people. Funny. But I think we would be good van life people because we would be driving in the van and then we could just pull up to a Walmart parking lot and sleep, you know? Not that they have Walmart parking lots in Alaska, which is what we really want to do is our trip to Alaska driving. This is the tricky part. Tricky. Anyway, thought I'd share that little personal information. Oh, my daughter gave me that journal where you get to write about yourself. It's a mom journal that tells stories about your mom, meaning me, not my mom. It's been so fun. You start writing something and it brings back other memories, and it's really fun. Okay, well, that's going to be cute, right? See how it tucks in there? And I can tape that down in the back where I want it. Anyway. I lost what I was talking about. Denise says, when I first moved out here 20 years ago, I planted lilac seedlings and a tremendous amount of work all got eaten by the deer. That could be, maybe that's what happened. Yesterday I went out and there was like a black-eyed Susan. What are those called? Black-eyed Susan? Black-eyed peas? Isn't it black-eyed Susan? Anyway, it was there when I walked the dog in the morning and it was gone in the afternoon. Like the bud, the little part that the bud goes in, all of it. Something ate the whole thing. I was so excited that we were getting black-eyed Susans. Because every year I go on our property and on the road, and I sprinkle wildflower seeds, and nothing ever comes up. And I'm like, oh, it's finally coming up. Nope. Lilac. Nope. What is that? Lavender. Lilac. Wait, who said this? Jackie says, maybe the lilac bush was the wrong kind to grow in your area. I planted a lilac and it would not grow or bloom. I had it for over 10 years and nothing but little green leaves. Me too. I took a bunch to the local university and they said it was the wrong type for my area. Replaced the bushes and now have beautiful flowers. Barbara says, I am doing Storyworth. I know about Storyworth. That's super cool. My friend Karen and her husband John, before he passed away, he did Storyworth as well. And she let me read a couple of things that he wrote. Man, who knew he was such a beautiful writer? Well, I guess she did and he did, but I didn't. He wrote some beautiful things. Mine are just little tidbits. But it's fun to remember back. Like somebody yesterday posted a picture of this record store that used to be in our town called Here, There, and After. And as soon as I saw the picture, I knew exactly what album I bought there. That was my first album. And I remember posters that I bought there because they had all those black light mushroom posters and snails and caterpillars and stuff. I don't know if you remember those or if it's just me, but I love those black light posters. I did not have a black light, however, but they were day glow. Remember day glow? So they were bright neon colors and they glowed even if you didn't have a black light, because my dad said that would stunt my growth or something. But it's been fun because I've been remembering lots of stories and things. And one of the questions last night that I was answering was, what would you change about your high school days if you could? And I said, I guess I would like friends because I didn't really have any friends. I got D's and F's in school until I got to college. And then I was interested in my college courses. So I got straight A's and I was on the dean's list. So it's not that you're stupid when you get straight D's and F's. It's sometimes that you don't apply yourself and you are ditching school and skateboarding with the boys instead. Because that's what I did. The boys liked me, the girls didn't. I don't know why. Maybe I was mean. I don't know. Okay, there's our lilac. There's our larkspur. And there's our lavender. So I think this should have had way more. Oh, maybe we'll paint some. I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. Anyway, every story I was starting to tell about my high school days always ended in a sad story. So it was sad. I had a sad time in high school. College, that was fun. That was fun doing that way. And tape the back. My husband is the gardener in our family. He has a green thumb and I have a dead thumb, a brown thumb. I don't know what you call it. It's no thumb at all, really. I think we'll go about there. Tape the back a little. That was fun using that fountain pen. I think I'm going to play with that today. I finished 2 projects yesterday. Very proud of myself because I've been putting them off for the longest time. I have 2 new products coming out with myself, not with Adornit, with me. And now that means I get to start on the 3rd one, which is going to take a lot of time, but it's the one I'm most excited about. And I wouldn't allow myself to start on it until I found a printer, which I did. Okay, so hold on. These have little flowers. So I found a printer out of Georgia who will print all my stuff, which is super exciting and very affordable in America. Can you believe it? Who knew? And they're so nice. I have to call them today, actually. It's on my list. But you guys will like them. One has 3 pieces that will be fun to purchase from me, I'll just say. And the other's going to have 12 different items that you can also purchase from me, only me. And I'm really excited to offer them up. You know, I'm not showing them yet just because it's not inked. Well, by today it'll all be inked, and then maybe I'll show you. I don't know. I might tease you and tell you to wait. I don't know. But I have to redo or figure out my shipping because the only way I can ship off my website is with a one price. And the shipping is $10.95. So I'm going to have to sell these in groups to make it affordable for the shipping, if that makes sense. Okay, well, those are really pretty now. You see them with the white? And this is just going to get little bits of white. Not much. But the man was so nice that I've been dealing with, easy to understand, and he understands me and what I'm looking for. And we haven't even talked on the phone. It's just been through emails. It's just been lovely. I hate talking on the phone. I hate peopling. Okay, that's pretty. Oops. And then the lilac. Thanks, Denise. Lilac. I don't know. It has more browns, but I want to put some little white on the ends here. So we'll just do dots. We'll just make them Lindsay lilacs. Lindsay lacs. Okay. I like it a lot. But I do think I need more, whoa, greenery. I like my sky. Jennifer says I'm becoming less of a people person as I age. I am really not a people person. I can't even explain it to you guys. I will just say you would not like me if you met me in person because I don't talk. I just kind of hang out. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Just no fun. I am one step closer to being Clint Eastwood, get off of my lawn. One step closer every day to him. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that green. It's very dark. So we'll put another dark one right in the middle there. I don't know if lavender grows in pots. Probably not. I don't know if it has leaves like this. Probably not. But the end result is to have a pretty card, you know? And I think the lilac, I can do another one over here like this. That's not part of the fodder, right? And maybe put one in here. Just needs to be a bit fuller. Anyway. I'm much happier with that now. Lavender will grow in pots, Patricia says. Thanks, Patricia. Okay, just a little wispy greens out of here. I don't know if lilacs have this kind of leaves or not, but we're just going to call it, yes, they do. Yes, they do. This is the one I'm not happy with. Okay. I'm happy now. I think we will look at our back paper. I think we're going to go this way. And I'm going to get purple and do our edging. A purpley blue kind of color. Well, that looks good. And this brush is very happy for edging. Except down there. Got a little thick. All right. I'm happy. That looks pretty. Let's dry that. Let's ask Cindy Dietz where you get that dress. Palma, I'll bring my book. I'll bring it so you can see it. Palma and I are going to see James Taylor with our husbands on Saturday night. Is that tomorrow? Is today Friday? I don't remember. If that's right, then tomorrow is the celebration of life for John and James Taylor. And the doggie is going to stay home by herself for the first time. I mean, she stayed home for about 5 hours a couple days ago. So, but this is the longest period of time she's going to stay home. We bought her all kinds of like toys to play with and stuff. I think it needs a word there, but let's glue it down. Oh man, that's pretty. Let's see. Linda says, Lindsay, we need friends and family that don't appreciate your projects of art talk again. What? I don't know what you're trying to say, Linda. I got lost. Let me read it again, maybe in a minute. Put glue in these areas. Oops. Missing glue right there. Well, Everything's falling. I think we'll put that over there. All right. Before we turn it over and do our letter on the back, which I'm running really late today, I'm sorry. I apologize. So this could go either way. I could go with bloom or bliss. I'm thinking right now. Ugh, I think bloom. Neither one's going to fit very well. I'm going to run out of room. I should have started over further. Oh, stop thinking. Get out of your head, Lindsay. I've been telling my husband that recently to get out of his head. I don't think he has a clue what I'm trying to tell him. But he's been so worried about every little thing. Oops. I'm going to go with bliss. I think it'll fit easier than bloom. It did. I wish my hand wasn't so shaky. What are you going to do? Not much. Anybody here watch the show Shrinking on Apple TV? Because Michael J. Fox is going to be on the next season of Shrinking, and it is honestly, aside from Ted Lasso, one of my favorite shows ever. It's just a happy little show. Okay, well, I've done that enough. Anyway, it's a great show. Oh, Carmen's watched it. Yeah, it's a good one. And Michael J. Fox is coming, Carmen. I think it's going to be great. I love that he can still do things, even with his Parkinson's, and he doesn't let it upset him or bother him. It bothers other people to look at him shaking, but it doesn't bother me. I know what I'm going to do. And then we have to do a letter on the back. I'm going to take this pen. We're going to go shaky. This is such a fine pen. Like the nib is so fine. But I'm really shaky right now. I wasn't when I did the pots. Oh well. What are you going to do? Got to keep going. Can't quit now. Just pressure through, power through. Looks good. I mean, it is what it is. I like it. All right. The name of the show that I was talking about, Jennifer, is called Shrinking. It's about a shrink, a psychiatrist. And it's funny as all heck and sad and lovely all at the same time. Okay, well, I really like that now. Let's flip it. Oh, that's very much crazy. I'm thinking we're going to just do. Yes, it's on Apple TV. We're going to go kind of what we did on the front with our alphabet letter. I just got to see the June prompts. Are they June or July? I can't remember. Oh no, July prompts. I just got to see them yesterday. I'm super excited about those. And the June prompts. Oh my gosh, they're just going to be great. Great fun. Trying to make this a little deeper purple. I'm not a fan of the letter L, by the way, in any lettering. Oh, look at that brush. Oh man, that couldn't be any more perfect. Isn't that pretty? I get so excited when it works out. Just do a flower here. And a green leaf, and then we're going to outline and be done. I mean, why not? That was pretty. Pretty full. Kind of looks like these, but not exactly. Maybe we could get a lighter blue one in, or maybe a bud like that. Pretty. Like it. All right. Gonna leave it alone. Stop. But I am gonna outline it because I do like that a lot. I'm not doing iCAD this year, Lisa McDonald. You can. For those of you guys who are new and don't know what iCAD is, it starts June 1st. It's Index Card a Day Challenge. It's put on by Daisy Yellow Art. It's a lady, Tammy Gilly. Tammy, I can't remember her last name. Anyway, and you do an index card a day for 61 days. I just don't have it in me this year. I say that now, but June 1st may come along and I may do index cards. You know? I just don't know yet. Man, I really like this pen. I think we're going to leave that alone. I lied. I did not leave it alone. I went with this plum color. Why? Because it's pretty. Okay. And dots and done. Dots and done. What is this? Cheryl says, off the wall question. How many paid channels do you have? Forgive me, Lindsay. I just had to ask someone. You can ask me. I have like sets that you buy, like you buy one and you get a bunch. I have Netflix, which is just Netflix, which is the most expensive one. And then Apple TV. And then we get Paramount, Peacock together as a group. I think that's it. I don't remember, but I want to say that's it. Is that right? Is that all I get? I'm trying to think, but I think that's all. I am leaving that because it's just really pretty. Okay, so this goes here. Sorry that we went over today, you guys. I apologize. Put that right off centered. Oh, and Prime. We get Prime. That's the other one because I have Prime, Amazon Prime. Yep. But we don't have a very big bill for our regular local cable because all we get is our local station, which I'm learning that I can get that all on something else. So getting ready to get rid of that. Yes, Prime. Okay, I got to do one more thing here. I lied. It's just not dark enough here on the edge. And we're going to go. Oh, this is so skinny. Larkspur. Lavender. Is lavender AR? Well, I'm going AR. And lilac. And Lindsay. I hate writing my name a lot. But I'm putting it in there because I am a flower. Not really. In my mind, I am. Oh, this fountain pen is fun. Okay, so there is our L. And our card got pretty detailed today. Pretty detailed. I'm glad I didn't do any shameless plugs. But we have the word bliss, and we have a lot of scribble scrabbling, which I think I'm going to do a little more of here. Just to kind of coordinate it with our pots. Now that this pen is working well. Just throwing some more black in to kind of have it go together. I like it. I just like the pen. I just am having fun playing with it, Okay. Now I'm happy. Karen says, I just love the colors on this card. Well, these are my colors, blues and purples and greens. Love. So we have larkspur, lavender, and lilac. Nope, not done. I'm going to add some black dots into these ones that are on the back. And they have these little thingies, at least on the picture that I saw. And then I can be done. What do you think? Do you think I could actually be done? I don't know, but I'm going to try to be done. I'm done. I really, truly am. Really, truly, truly. All right. Palma says, if you buy lavender, make sure it's the French lavender variety. Start it in pots. See how it does. Prune it back each year so it doesn't get woody. Okay. All right. So anyway, there's that. There's that. And I'm going to leave you with just a little more black because it's just such a fun pen to play with. Right? I know what I'm doing today. Playing with this fun black pen. Okay. I'm done now. I swear. I swear. I swear. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll take pictures of this. No, I won't see you tomorrow because today was the 16th and that makes it Friday. So on Monday we have Mimosa Pudica. I don't know if that's right. Magnolia, Mater, or Matter, and Marigold. Jeez, you think I could have just put one? But no. All right, have a great weekend, you guys. Go do something fun and be good humans. I love y'all. Bye. Oh, I see my honey out there. Hi, honey. Okay, bye.